said, I'm going to show you. Nobody will ever work as hard as I work.
And the game is tied at 85.
Marv, the Bulls have been here year after year. The confidence, the pull.
He had shown that no matter how sick he was, he's still the best player in the world.
He was an asshole. He was a jerk. He crossed the line numerous times. But as time goes on and you think back about what he was actually trying to accomplish, you're like, yeah, he was a hell of a teammate.
Michael Jordan on a pull-up. Yes, Jordan for three. And Michael Jordan has tied the game. Jordan hits another three.
My mentality was to go out and win at any cost. If you don't want to live that regimented mentality, then you don't need to be alongside of me. Because I'm going to ridicule you until you get on the same level with me. And if you don't get on the same level, then it's going to be hell for you.
He was pushing us all to be better because he wanted to win. And guess what? It worked.
But mentally, we have a vision, we have a finish that we have to attain, and sometimes you have to do it when you're old and you're tired, and I think it's the test of your will to succeed, because each time that you win, it takes away a little bit of that hunger, which is a challenge within itself. It's a battle within your mind to find a challenge to go to that same place that you've been 5 times before, and that's hard. So when you get to that moment, you don't have to think. Instinctively, things happen. But mentally, I gotta find a way, and sometimes you have to trick yourself.
The mental part is hard because you have to really learn taking everything that you've learned over a period of time and apply that to your game and tie that into the physical aspect to your game and make the complete basketball player that you try to become. So physically it's a little bit easier, but the mental part is the hardest part, and I think that's the part that separates the good players from the great players.
A lot of people may say, well, Michael Jordan never had weaknesses. Michael Jordan had weaknesses. He just had to dig deep inside himself to figure out what they were and challenge himself to improve those weaknesses. So I like to challenge myself to go out and play.
He had a big thing where he used to say, hey, listen, I'm gonna turn my weaknesses into strengths. And he did. And what you notice is every year there was evolution in his game. There was something that he added, whether it was a new shot, a new move. He was never satisfied, no matter how many championships, how many titles, what people said, how many accolades he got. He always wanted to get better.
A lot of times I had to battle with myself to keep challenging myself. That to me was why I would say the biggest battle was myself, because when you get to a certain pinnacle, you got to find some ways to keep going out there for 82 games.
There's knowing what the weakness and strengths of your opponent is, what the opposing team is, what your players are capable of doing, what they're not capable of doing, what you can do to enhance their abilities. It's a job. Okay? It's a job just like every other one, and the more you're prepared for it, the better you will be at it. But preparation takes hard work, and it takes sacrifice that you have to do.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
I believe in it. Well, beautiful. I never gave up. I never gave up. Every time we were close, I knew we were going to do it. I knew it.
1998 NBA Finals MVP, Michael Jordan.
It's about playing with your heart and your passion, you know. And the thing is that if you ask any basketball player, even today, I mean, even within the generations, you play the game for the love of the game. So every chance you get to play the game, you play it with the intensity of playing hard. Defense is a part of it, offense is a part of it, you know, showcasing your talents, understanding who you're playing with, competing against your fellow players. All that is a part of the whole process.
Yeah, I love the game. Yes, I'm always going to love the game. I'm always going to feel like, you know, or keep people off guard by not knowing, you know, I can still play the game if I choose to play the game.
The game should be fun. I enjoy the game. I think the game brings out a lot of happiness and joy to me, and I try to express that in the way that I play. And the people that are watching, I like to give them that sense of enjoyment as well. So if I ever feel that I'm not playing the game for fun or enjoying the game, then I know it's time for me to quit.
I knew that Jerry Krause loved Dan Marley. And just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you that he's not.
Jordan spins away on Marley. He'll take it all the way to the basket and drops it in.
Me, I feel like I'm the most fierce competitor there is. I don't think I'm ever going to find something equal the game of basketball.